Hey guys, welcome to my channel. As you can see, I am quite a big Rick and Morty fan. I am guessing that you are too. In this video, I'd like to share some interesting theories regarding Evil Morty. So if you have any other theories, please feel free to put them in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. For more videos like this, please subscribe. So we first see this guy in season 1, episode 10. Now in this episode, he teams up with Evil Rick and he goes on this crazy Rick killing spree, hoping to frame our beloved Rick. Can you believe it? Who would dare to? No. Oh, and we don't want to forget about the Mortys. They were kidnapped and tortured. Now let's just say more than usual. Not that anybody cared, but in any case, this guy makes great first impressions, right? So this certainly got the Citadel's attention. What can I say? His second appearance wasn't an improvement on his first. The guy is evil. As you can recall in episode 7 of season 3, Rick wasted the Citadel and along with it the galactic government. How grateful were we not all for that? Anyways, this left the Citadel of Ricks in a terrible state, and what they needed was a new leader. Now, a Morty is not exactly the first thing that comes to mind here, but the son of a bitch pulled it off. Evil Morty became president. Okay, so here's a quick profile of Evil Morty. We know that he's a 14-year-old boy and is the president of the Citadel. Now this guy, he has some weird cybernetic enhancements. And no, not like Jerry's heart penis weird, no. If you can remember, he wore this black pirate eye patch that gave him the ability to control Evil Rick. Speaking of pirates, is it a coincidence that Rick is afraid of pirates and Evil Morty was wearing a pirate eye patch? I mean, come on, that's coincidental, isn't it? Maybe not. Anyhow, we know that he was born on Earth. Which dimension of Earth? That is the big question, the mystery. Well, hopefully we will have some better answers for you with the theories. So, there are quite a few theories going around about this guy, but ultimately these were the ones that made the most sense. My first theory suggests that Evil Morty is our Rick's original Morty. Now, this could be possible, but please remember, this is for you to decide for yourself. So first of all, this guy has a personal grudge against our Rick. I mean, he made it so clear when he tampered with his portal gun and got him arrested for crimes he didn't even commit. That's not cool, bro. Anyways, he obviously did this hoping that the Citadel would punish him. But I mean, why? Why would anyone want to hurt Rick? He's such a great guy. So there's just no answer to that. But in any case, for the sake of this video, I believe that little Morty was abandoned. Now, I have some footage that could prove this, but then again, it could just be some other random Rick ditching his Morty. Anyways, we clearly see Rick and Morty out on their usual morning stroll, or rather, run, with a couple of friendly monsters on their tails. So, Rick takes out his portal gun, and goodbye. Evil Morty, no more. Could that be him? What do you think? What else could the reason be for these terrible tragedies befalling our Rick? Well, I think it could involve Rick's wife. So the reason here is that Diane broke his little heart and left him. But I mean, why would anybody leave him? He's actually such a sweetheart. Anyways, I suppose it was because he was too busy turning love into potions instead of making love to his wife. Pretty harsh, I know, but it's no secret that Rick's work was very important to him. So when it comes to rejection, we know that he doesn't handle it very well. I mean, just looking at the guy after reading Unity's letter, it's such a devastating sight. He was completely suicidal. So we kind of know that he has issues when it comes to the subject of love. And when you think about it, this actually makes him more human than God, as he would always claim to be. But that is besides the point. So let's say after they got divorced, or alternatively his wife passed away, Rick couldn't handle it, and the first thing he does is find a way to escape his pain. Now, in Rick terms, that means going to another dimension, as we all know. So just keep in mind that this other dimension is the one that we all know and love Rick from. Obviously, he forgot a few things though, like his original grandson, aka Evil Morty. So this guy grew up in a house that hated Rick for leaving. So it's kind of no surprise that he turned out evil and is back to get Rick. So this theory is actually my favorite. So Evil Morty is a clone that Rick made for reasons that are kind of unknown. But if we could guess, he probably did it to perfect his cloning skills, like using Evil Morty as some kind of guinea pig for experiments or even as a human cloaking device. I mean, if you think about it, in season 1, episode 10, Rick did say that he could get the same cloaking device by hooking Morty's up to a jumper cable, as if he actually did it. Who wouldn't want revenge for that, right? But it could be more sentimental than you think. What if our little Morty died and Rick tried to bring him back by means of cloning? I mean, we see this memory of Rick looking at a baby Morty and tearing up as if there was some deeper meaning to it that we know. So, who knows what happened? So there's that, and we know for a fact that Rick is more than capable of making clones of himself or even someone else, which is totally cool, by the way. But what we also know is that the clones do not come close to the original person. In fact, they are actually quite troublesome, like in episode 7 of season 2, Rick made a clone and, well, we all know how that turned out. He wasn't truly himself, so if this happened to Evil Morty clone, he would probably not be the kind of guy that Rick wanted to hang around with. So, in conclusion, Rick portaled away, and once again, it's sayonara, Evil Morty. And that brings us to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or theories of your own, please put them in the comments section. I will respond to them. Thank you so much.